343 and join us. 343. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
It's nice to see everyone coming in from the cold here to our warm sanctuary. It's nice to be together for Shabbat. I'm Rabbi Lockett, so we haven't met yet, and that's the cantor sitting over there on the bima. We're going to forgive her sitting on the bima. She hurt her foot, and we don't want her to stand on it for too long, so if you can't see her over the reading desk, you should move to this side, and you'll be able to see her.
I'll sit up tall.
And that, of course, is Rabbi Crimmings sitting up on the bima, and to the left of Rabbi Crimmings is Phil Ecker, who is a member of our executive committee, and he represents our congregation on the pulpit tonight. We are excited for David Anderson, who becomes bar mitzvah tomorrow morning, and we're going to meet him and his family in just a moment when they come up to do the blessings for Shabbat. But let's take a second before we continue and turn to those around us and say Shabbat Shalom and introduce ourselves. And if you'd like to, you can move forward to the front. Let's turn in our prayer books to page 10. Let's turn back in our prayer books to page 2 for the blessings over Shabbat. And we're going to invite David forward, along with his parents, John and Robin, and his sister Danielle, to lead us in those blessings.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us.
As their brightness remind us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be amongst those who kindle light.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with your mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
The heaven and the earth were finished, and all their array. On the seventh day, God finished the work that God had been doing. And God ceased on the seventh day from all the work that God had done. And God blessed the seventh day and declared it holy, because on it God ceased from all the work of creation that God had done. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Amen. Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, creator of the fruit of the vine.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho, be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu, zikaron lema'aseh v'reshit, ki hu yom techila lemikra'e kodesh, zecher litziat Mitzrayim, ki vanu v'acharta, ve'otanu kidashta, mikol ha'amim, v'shabbat kodshecha, be'ahava uvratzon, hinchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh haShabbat. Amen.
We are going to continue with the singing of Lecha Dodi, which you can find on page 20 and 21. It's our custom to sing verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. And when we reach the 9th verse, we will turn towards the door as we welcome, metaphorically, the Sabbath Queen. Lecha Dodi likrat Kabbalat, yalalai, 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 Shabbat Kabbalat. Lecha Dodi likrat Kabbalat, yalalai, 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 Shabbat Kabbalat. Shamor v'zachor ledibur echad, ishmi'anu re'am We continue with the Chatzi Kaddish on page 26.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה.
Amen.
ועמד יברח ירתה וימליך מלכותי.
בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל. בעגלה, בעגלה, ובזמן קריב. אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם לעולמי עלמיה, יתברך.
יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתחומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי דקודשה בריחו, לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה.
תושבחתה ונחמתה, תמירן בימה.
ואמרו
Amen.
We'll continue with Baruch on page 28. Adonai, to whom praise is due forever.
Praise
Praise
be
Adonai, to whom praise is due now and forever.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, bechokma poteach she'arim, uvitvuna mishana itim, umachalif et hazmanim, umisader et hakochavim, V'mishmerotehem barakia kirtzono, borei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or, uma'avir yom umevi layla, umavdil ben yom uvein layla, Adonai tzevaot shemo, el chai v'kayam, tamid yimloch aleinu leolam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai, hama'ariv aravim. We read together now in the English on the top of page 33. As you taught Torah to those whose names I bear, teach me Torah too. Its mystery beckons, yet I struggle with its truth. You meant Torah for me. Did you mean the struggle for me too? Don't let me struggle alone. Help me to understand, to be wise, to listen, to know. Lead me into the mystery. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one. Blessed is God's glorious majesty forever and ever. You may be seated as we continue on page 36.
ואהבת
את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם להיות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני
אדוני אלוהיכם.
We'll read responsively on the bottom of page 39. In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say, Adonai, there is one God in heaven and earth.
The high heavens declare your glory, may earth reveal your justice and love.
From bondage in Egypt we were delivered, at Sinai we bound ourselves to your way.
Inspired by prophets and instructed by sages, time and again we overcame oppressive forces.
Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed.
Let us continue to work for the day when the nations will be one and at peace. Then shall we rejoice as Israel did, singing on the shores of the sea. Malchutך ראו בניך בוקע ים לפני משה ומרים זה אלינו ואמרו זה אלינו ואמרו אדוני עמך לעולם ועד אדוני עמך לעולם ועד
Ad Adonai et Yaakov, ugalo miyad chazak mimenu. Baruch atah Adonai,
Baruch Baruch Shemo.
Ga'al Yisrael.
Amen.
We'll read together in the English on the top of page 43. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up waiting to do your will. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom aleinu, ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. We'll sing together Yismechu on page 44.
Yismechu v'malechutecha, shomrei, 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 Shabbat v'korei oneg Shabbat. Yismechu v'malechutecha, shomrei, 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 Shabbat v'korei oneg Shabbat. Mekadeshem Shemit Shabbat. Kulam yismehu v'yidanu b'tuvecha Shabbat. Yismechu v'malechutecha, shomrei, 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 Shabbat v'korei oneg Shabbat. Yismechu v'malechutecha, shomrei, 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 Shabbat v'korei oneg Shabbat. V'hashvi ratzita bo v'kidashto Shabbat. Chemdad yamim, oto mirata Shabbat. Yismechu v'malechutecha, shomrei, 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 Shabbat v'korei oneg Shabbat. Yismechu v'malechutecha, shomrei, 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 Shabbat v'korei oneg Shabbat. Zecher l'maseh b'reishit Shabbat. Zecher l'maseh b'reishit Shabbat. Yismechu v'malechutecha, shomrei, 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 Shabbat v'korei oneg Shabbat. Yismechu v'malechutecha, shomrei, 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 Shabbat v'korei oneg Shabbat.
Please rise and turn to page 46 as we continue together with Tefillah.
Adonai sefetai tiftachu fi agid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el, Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei HaKol, V'zocher Chastei Avot v'Imahot, Umevi Geula Livnei V'neihem, L'ma'an Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Ve'ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor L'olam Adonai, Mechayei HaKol Atarav Lehoshia, Mashiv Haruach U'Morid Hagashem, Mechakel Chayim Bechesed, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר עצורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומדומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישוע, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
You are holy, your name is holy, and those who are holy praise you every day. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. You may be seated. We take time now during our service to offer words of healing for all of those in our community who are in need. And we pray that as we think of them and pray for their well-being, we will also be inspired to do the acts of Bikur Cholim, to visit those who are in need or give them a phone call to let them know we're thinking of them. We think tonight of all of those in our community. Karen Dingle, Ronald DeArcangelo, Bonnie Schlegel, Olivia Nord, Jennifer Nord, Jack Rosen, Aviva Gross, Helen Allison, Lee Mannheimer, Charlie Maldo, Sue Weber, Nick Swenson, Linda Pinsky-Griffiths, Ellen Greenberg, Richard Smith, Eileen Pichersky, Megan Dixon, Miriam Spillman, Dennis Wolf, Bobby Wigglesworth, Harold Devine, Bob Katroser, Sharon Thal, Pesach Ben Hillel Visara, Ruth Weinblatt, Jim Landy, Linda Lindholm, Earl Wehoff, Mark Van Note, Todd Conversano, Rabbi Lynn Landsberg, Ted Richter, Sigmund Stern, Melvin Lebowitz, Sylvia Topper, Emily Lazier, Shirley Thomas, John Trachtenberg, Sarah Batmelech Uvela, Liz Leider, Naomi Reyna, Lenny Leader, Beverly Stern. We also think of Nadav Vinish, who is serving in the Israeli Defense Forces, and Matthew Keeley, who is serving in the United States military in Afghanistan. If you are thinking of somebody else this evening who is in need of healing, I invite you to share their name aloud with our community as I look your way. Baruch atah Adonai Rofei HaCholim. We praise you, Adonai, who heal those who are in need. We turn together to page 253 from Misha Berach. take a few moments now to continue silently.
Oh, say Shalom in Roma. Hallelujah, say Shalom. Aleinu ve'akol Israel ve'imeru amen. Oh, say Shalom in Roma. Hallelujah, say Shalom. Aleinu ve'akol Yisrael ve'imeru amen. Oh, say Shalom in Roma. Hallelujah, say Shalom. Aleinu ve'akol Yisrael ve'imeru amen. Oh, say Shalom in Roma. Hallelujah, say Shalom. Aleinu ve'akol Yisrael ve'imeru amen.
Last night, the women of Bet Shalom hosted an organization called Tapestry Interfaith Women for a wonderful program, an evening together that we had here at Bet Shalom. I want to first share a little bit about this organization, Tapestry Interfaith Women. And I want to start by sharing their mission statement, which is very short and also very powerful. So their mission statement reads, "We strive to promote religious understanding and acceptance through dialogue between women and youth of many faiths while providing service to the community." So with this sort of short mission, one of the things that Tapestry Interfaith Women does with their programming is that they sort of visit and attend different faith communities. And one of their goals is to learn about different faiths and then to come together in dialogue to talk about how women and also youth can come together in doing the work of making the world a better place. And so I want to share a little bit of the experience that we had together last night, and in hopes of thinking about what it means to be involved in this type of dialogue. The very first thing that we did together was we gathered in the sanctuary, and right away it was a very, you could tell it was going to be a very powerful evening. There were over 50 women from the Tapestry organization who came, who were not Jewish, who wanted to learn, and one of them told me right away that this was triple the number of people who have ever attended one of their events. And I'm not sure why that was, but I would like to think that people are sort of feeling at this time in our world that there is a need, a true need to be involved in this type of work. And so we were thrilled to host them. The next thing, after sort of just seeing how many people were here and how wonderful that was we invited one of the 3 founding women of this organization to give sort of a brief little welcome and to sort of just share a little bit of the history of the organization. And we were here sitting in the sanctuary, and the woman who happened to be sharing the history was a Muslim woman. And there was a lot of power for me personally, and I think for a lot of the other people in the room, both from the other organization, but I also think the members of our own community, to sort of be sitting in our sanctuary and to be looking up at a Muslim woman who was wearing a hijab up exactly where I'm standing right now, speaking from our bima. It was a really beautiful and powerful image for me and for, I think, everybody who was there. The rest of the evening was sort of broken into 2 parts. There was first sort of a learning session where I spoke a little bit about Judaism in general, about Beit Shalom, about our community, and about the ideas that Judaism and also that we sort of espouse here at Beit Shalom toward doing this type of interfaith work and how it informs our lives. We also talked a little bit about Hanukkah, which was the theme of the night, and how Hanukkah as a holiday sort of is a prime example of what it means to be involved in understanding what it means to be a minority in a greater society, and how the holiday has had a big impact on that. One of the things that I thought was sort of most interesting about the fact that this wonderful program occurred this week is the fact that this week our Torah portion is Vayigash, and we are going to learn a lot more about the Torah portion tomorrow from David. But tonight I just wanted to share that in this Torah portion, we learn that Joseph brings his family down to Egypt. So this is the very first time in sort of our history of the Jewish people where we learn about what it means to have the experience of being Jewish in a greater society. And also in thinking about how this week we sort of set as this sort of example for what has really been throughout the course of Jewish history, this struggle amongst the Jewish community to figure out what it means to be Jewish in living in a larger society, and what that sort of means for how we engage with people of other faiths and the work that we do. It really was a beautiful learning experience with the women last night, and you can always tell that based on the questions that people asked. There were many wonderful questions that people had, some sort of basic questions about Judaism, but also really wonderful and specific questions about how we engage in social justice work and how we engage in interfaith work, really. And one of the things that I took away from the evening, and that I hope that all of us can take away from the fact that Beit Shalom is involved in these type of experiences, is really thinking about the value in coming together with people of other faiths, both for learning and also for conversation. After the learning piece, the rest of the evening was all conversation, where we sat around tables and just sort of shared stories about our lives. And you sort of walk away from an experience like this recognizing, really, even if you don't walk away with having a deep relation, after one night you're not going to have a deep relationship with someone, but something has started. There's sort of a little kernel that we hope will sort of expand from there. And what I really felt was one of the most powerful takeaways was how many people really said how passionate they were to just be present, to just be involved and sitting next to other people who could see that just having conversations and learning about other people's faiths was something that is very clear that people really wanted to do at this time. So just to share sort of two pieces that if you happen to be interested in this work as well, I wanted to share that coming up in just a few weeks, we will be participating in a Prayers for Peace service with a number of the other faith communities here in the West Metro, including both churches and an Islamic center. And that will be on January 21st, which is a Saturday at 6:30 p.m. And there will, of course, be more information coming out soon about that. And in addition to this Prayers for Peace service, we are also starting here at Bet Shalom a committee for people who are interested in being involved in this type of work, being involved in interfaith work and thinking about how we as a community can best work with others of different faiths in our own community. So if you're interested in either of these programs, then we would love it for you to talk to one of us about being involved. And my sort of closing prayer for us as we're sitting here on this Shabbat together is that we are all inspired not only by what it means to be sitting in this Torah portion, which gives us a chance to think about what it means to be Jewish in a larger world, and that's sort of this week is sort of the start of that experience that we have. And I hope that we will each go out into our lives and try to do the work of being open and honest and thinking about what Judaism means to us and also what we can learn from other people. So, Shabbat Shalom. We are going to move now to the concluding part of our service with Aleinu. So please rise and turn to page 282 in your prayer book.
Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon ha'kol, la'teit gedula li'otzer b'reishit, shelo asanu k'goyei ha'aratzot, v'lo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chalkeinu kahem, v'gor aleinu k'chol hamonam. V'anachnu korim
ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. When cherished ties are broken and the chain of love is shattered, only trust in the strength of faith can lighten the heaviness of the heart. At times, the pain of separation seems more than we can bear, but if we dwell too long on our loss, we embitter our hearts and harm ourselves and those about us. The psalmist said in his affliction, he learned the law of God. And in truth, grief is a great teacher when it sends us back to serve and bless the living. We learn how to counsel and comfort those who, like ourselves, are bowed in sorrow. We learn when to keep silent in their presence, when a word will assure them of our love and concern. Thus, even when they are gone, the departed are with us, moving us to live as in their higher moments they themselves wish to live. We remember them now. They live in our hearts. They are an abiding blessing. As we prepare to join together in Kaddish Yatom, the words of Mourner's Kaddish, we think of those who have died in recent days, whose Shloshim we are observing. Jeanette Rubini, Leah LaCroix, Irma Kofsky, Marilyn Rosen, Sandra Bressler, Pearl Engel, Father Tony Kuzniewski, Alden Cohen, Sidney Schaffner, Arthur Wexler. And reverently we recall for a blessing those whose yahrzeits occur this week. David Bach, Louise Bernstein, Bernard Bloch, Marcus Bressler, Ivan Christensen, Rebecca Druss, Melvin Gold, Fievel Gorodetsky, Patrick Harrington, Bertha Kaplan, Nancy Kinsella, Maria Jesus Lorente, Donna Machov, Milton Maggi, Sylvia Mills, Teresa Moss, Elaine Nicholas, Richard Pizer, Joseph Saxel, Jerome Schwartz, Francis Caesar, Pearl Siegel, Zalman Trachtenberg, Sadie Weinstalk. We think too of the millions of our people who perished in the Shoah, the Holocaust, many of whom have no one but us to say Kaddish for them today. If there are others whose memory you honor, either for Shloshim or for Yartzeit with the words of Mourner's Kaddish, please add their names when I look your way. Zichronam Livracha, may their memories be for a blessing as we join together on page 294. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah, v'yalma divrach Yerutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayachon v'yomechon,
ובחיי דכל בית ישראל,
bagalau v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam omei omaya. Yit barach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei d'kudusha b'richu le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran b'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav Hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen.
Oseh
Shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, Our closing prayer for this Shabbat evening is Adon Olam, which you can find on page 321 in your prayer book. We look forward to seeing you all right at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning to join with David and his family as he crosses that threshold into Jewish adulthood as a bar mitzvah. Page 321.
Adon Olam, Hashem Malach, B'Terem Kol, Yetzir Nivra, V'Yeid Nasa, V'Chefso Kol, Azai Melech, Shemo Niko, Adon Olam Hashem Malach B'Terem Kol Yitzini Brali Et Nasa B'Chefso Kol Azayin Elech Shemo Nivra Ve'acharei Kivod HaKol Levado Yimot Hara V'Hu Haya V'Hu Hoveh Adon Olam Hashem Malach B'Terem Kol Yitzini Brali Et Nasa B'Chefso Kol Azayin Elech Shemo Nivra Ve'acharei Kivod HaKol Levado Yimot Hara V'Hu Haya V'Hu Hoveh
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.